What's up, everybody? Welcome to Test Drive. This is Dimir Colossus. Let me get everything situated how I want it to be. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I'll make this a little bit lesser in my ears. Okay. What's up, Leos? That sounds amazing, Magic. Alright, I did the deck tech on this, I think on Monday, and then I didn't get a chance to stream it because we were behind from last week on Thanksgiving. So we're streaming it today. It is I believe, like under 5 tickets, actually. Let me look at the deck list, actually. But these are super cheap decks. Yeah, this under 5 tickets. It's 4.57 tickets right now on MTGO traders. So it's super cheap, but it's a lot of fun. So let me go through real quick since you guys, if you guys didn't see the deck tech, the deck list is in the description. We have 4 Renegade Map, 2 Charted Course, 4 Glintless Crane, 4 Prophetic Prism, 4 Metallic Rebuke, 4 Cultivator's Caravan, 4 Foundry Inspector, 3 Manolith, 2 Deadeye Trackers, or Deadeye Plunder Tracker, 3 Marionette Master, and 4 Metalwork Colossus. And then going to the sideboard here, we have 4 Duress, 2 Liliana's Defeat, 2 Essence Scatter, 2 Jace's Defeat, 3 Negate, and 2 Bantu's Last Reckoning. Ooh, look at that. Messing up on me right now. Weird. Manolith? Oh, yeah. Manolith, it was in Hour of Devastation, I believe. What's up, Danzel? Let's get into the lobby here and get a match going. Move this over. We had some downtime today on MTGO, but luckily it was up before our stream started today. Play first? Yes. See what opening has for us. So we have 2 lands in hand. Charted Course, Master, Prison, and Plunderers. This is actually not too bad because we can use Charted Course to pitch a Colossus and the Prophetic Prison to draw a card. So I think this is a keep for us. What's up, Hallowed? We're going to get a island out here first and pass turn. Could have played a Swamp to like kind of represent a Fatal Push, but we didn't do that. Getting it 6 for our opponent. Green mana. What's up, Anthony? What up, homie cheese? Commune with dinosaurs. Got a Ranging Raptor out of that. Let's get a Swamp here and then go for a Prophetic Prison. Basically, we're trying to get as many artifacts as we can out first. Getting into a Marionette Master is not great. Passing turn here. Hi, it's Aaron. Hi, chat. What's up? First punt on the stream. Kieran, what happened? What did I do? How did I punt? Our hand has a lot of expensive stuff in it right now, so we really need to draw into stuff that is not this. Justin, we just started, literally moments ago. Drover of the Mighty coming in here. Let's get out a Swamp here. Play a Renegade Map. Then play Charted Course. Let's see. Let's get rid of the Colossus here. And then that's good. We're good to go. Pass turn. Gonna play out the Foundry Inspector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could have got to 10 there next turn. 11. I could have had a follow-up turn play for the Colossus outright. But Marionette Master play might be a little bit easier for us to get to. Because we do have Renegade Map in a island here, so maybe Deadeye Plunderers as well. Opponent's going to be tapping out for their Ranging Raptor. Public 1v1 Commander, do you think Edgar Modkov is broken? Probably, yeah. It might be banned, the next banning. Inventor's Fair here. Let's get that out. We're going to play a Foundry Inspector. And then we're going to pass turn here. Again, we can play out Marionette Master next turn and do some Metalwork Colossus comboing. So I think we're in a good spot for that. Strike on the Inspector. Ouch. That does hurt us a little bit. Getting a Cartouche of Zeal on the Ranging Raptor. We're down to 17. We're going to take another 6 this turn. Yeah. Go to 11. Be able to get out the Plunderer next turn. Be a 5/5. Or the Master, which can be a 4/6. Let's see here. I think I want to go for the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we don't have enough, actually. Because we need to tap 1 to tap that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do the Master just yet. Unless we want to do Renegade Map. Cancel. Let's go for the Plunderer first. The reason we don't want to get rid of the Renegade Map is because we need to sacrifice 2 to return this to our hand. So, Master on the battlefield, this does 4 damage to our opponent each artifact. So, Plunderer can also create treasure tokens. So, if we don't get into any mana the next turn, we can always create mana, get a Glit Nest out as a blocker. Plunderer can't be killed by anything except for 2 strikes or a strike and a shock. And they do have the mana for it. They are kind of mana screwed at the moment. But we'll see what happens. 3 mana. Going for a Ravenous Daggertooth. Okay. Red Green Dinos. Hardly see that kicking around. Yeah, Kieran, it's very rare to see a Dinos list. Looks like they're just going to pass here. So we have a 5/5 on the battlefield. Getting into a Manalith here. Let's go for a Glitness Crane move here and then a Manalith. That seems good. Making our creature a 6/6. What's up, Never Gonna? See what we have in the top 4 of our library for any artifacts, if we have any. Opponent needs to hit okay for that. Nothing. Deadeye Plunderers, 2 lands, and a Glit Nest. Okay. Any order's fine. Yeah, we'll just get a Manalith, making our creature a 6/6. I think that's fine. Next turn we'll be able to get out a Marionette Master and do some comboing with the Colossus. There's like 4 people that run Dinos my F&M out of like 20. Nice. $5 awesome Dimir Colossus deck. Exactly, yeah. Loving the saxophone in this song. What jankery is this? Derek, it's Dimir Colossus. Basically, we have a Colossus in the graveyard. We have Marionette Master 1 you get on the battlefield. And we can sack some artifacts from the Plunderer or the cards here. And get some life draining going on with the Master. Savage Stomp. Okay. Making it a 4/5. Still can't survive a attack here. But they might want to do a Lightning Strike bluff and then attack out. That is in the realm of possibility here. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. They play out a land, looks like. No land, actually. They just had to tap that. No attacks. Okay. Alright, we do gain 1 life from that thanks to Inventor's Fair. Let's get out an island here. Go for a Marionette Master play here. Try and fabricate and see if they have a Lightning Strike on hand. If they do, then Marionette Master does die. Gonna get some counters. Let's get rid of these 2 right here. Gonna have them ping for 4 life each. Put this back into our hand. We have 9 mana available for Metalwork Colossus. Could attack in, but we're not going to because our creature is now a 4/4. So it does make it, you know, not as powerful, but we still have a 4/6 to block the 4/5. So you had 0 rares in the deck. Yeah. Your bird was flattened. But also see the card that says whenever you explore, create a creature or treasure. Yeah. Last FM I went 2-1 with a white-green dinos. My loss was to a mirror match. Wow. Regisaur Alpha coming in. It's a 4/4. Gives everything else haste. Again, we have a 4/4 and a 4/6, so we're still pretty safe right now. Okay. Might want to be attacking out with a 4/5. Yeah. They are tapped out, though. Trying to see if they want to double block here. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. They're going to get a land out of that, though. So it is pretty important. So we have in our hand Metallic Rebuke is okay. Let's see. Could make the Deadeye Plunderer a 5/5 and then hold up a Rebuke. Or get a Marionette Master and then make it fabricate. 3. This would make that a 7/7. 10. I think holding up Rebuke here is actually quite good. Let's go with the treasure here. Make a 5/5 to discourage attacking in, and then hold up a Rebuke. I think that's fine. Again, sacking a treasure here actually deals them 4 damage, so we want to be aware of that too. No faith in our man team. Let's see here. Ripjaw Raptor. We're going to Metallic Rebuke that. Could always just improvise that as well. That's not going to hit. Could still have the possibility of a Lightning Strike in hand. So if they attack out here, we know that they have a strike. They might just want to be doing an alpha here. Let's see here. We're going to block the 4/4 and the 4/5. 3, 6, 9. Let's see if they have a strike. They do. So strike on the Marionette Master. We're down to 3. Now we have a follow-up Marionette Master that can fabricate and make some blockers for us. Although we do have some trample damage to worry about. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 right now. We can actually cast a Colossus if we want to. But we would be dead, so. Let's go with the Marionette Master play here and go wide. That makes our creature an 8/8. Still gives us the ability to use a Metallic Rebuke as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think getting in for 8 here is fine. That could be a misplay, though. We'll see what happens. We do have Metallic Rebuke available to us, so 1, 2, 3. Sacking this would deal 1 damage. Do you have another Register Alpha? If that's the case, we have exactly enough to block. Of course, trample damage will kill the Marionette Master, so the drain play here would not work. There it is. Oh, I should have... No! No! I should have Metallic Rebuked. That was a punt there. We just lost that match because of that play. I spaced out for like literally a millisecond. Oh, no. Should do an Iconic Masters draft tomorrow. It's super fun. Maybe. Quote, super fun. Oh, no. We had that game in the bag. Oh, God. That was so bad. Yeah. Block here, block here. Okay. You punted last turn too. Could have sacked treasure, done 4 out in alpha. Yep. Yeah, we'll be going to 1. Correct? Yeah, I think we have 1 more turn. We do lose some here. We do kill them, or don't kill them, but we get them down to 1. Oh, so close. We could have sacked the treasure too in response. No, that was another punt. Oh no, guys. I'm off today. What's happening? Sack the treasure. Yeah, we punted twice there. Oh no. It's one of those days. We could have won there again. We had 2 ways to win there. Guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Why? Yeah, we're dead now. Oh my god. Right. Yep. Is that Pokemon you're hearing? Yes, Zach, I think that is. Oh my gosh. Let me concede here and go to game 2. I feel so bad because that was in the bag twice. And I let it slip through my fingers. Oh man. Not going to help us. Duress isn't really going to help us. Negate's not really going to help us. Essence Scatter will help us a little bit, so we can bring those in over the rebukes. I think one Bantu might be decent. Bring out a Glitness for that. That's okay. Stop using the term. Punt Apocalypse. Oh my gosh. Oh, we had that match. I feel so bad now. Ah! As soon as I did it too, I was like, yep, that's a punt. Just not paying attention. Slipped through his greasy Dimir fingers. Oh, man. You can draft a few different archetypes, but blue is part of almost all of them, yeah. Can't you draft Mill in the Iconic Masters? It's pretty fun. 3 punts? How is it 3 punts, Jose? Oh, man. Alright, let's see what we can do this game. Play first? Yes. Okay. This hand has Evolving Wilds, Inventor's Fair, Cultivator Caravan, Essence Scatter, and a Bantu. We get Evolving Wilds for a blue, and Cultivator's Caravan for a black for Bantu. I think this is a keep. Oh, man. Went 2-1 with a mill deck last night. It was pretty sweet. Nice. Let's just get Evolving Wilds out here and grab a blue. Alright, let's focus now. Let's not mess up like we did this last game. We had that one in the bag. Twice. I would like to request a song. Share if I could turn back time. Thank you. If I could turn back time. That's all you get. Alright, let's pass turn. It happens, though. Yesterday we went undefeated. Today we lost a match because we're silly. Okay. Let's get a swamp here. Hold up an Essence Scatter and pass. Being a little bit more controlling this game. Green mana. Drover of the Mighty, commune with the dinosaurs, okay. So that means no dinosaur this turn. Forced. Go for a Cultivator's Caravan here. I think that's fair. And passing turn. Wanting to ramp here, so we're up to 4 mana now. Can get Inventor's Fair out as well as a another Cultivator Caravan. We're available to an Essence Scatter. Not available for an Essence Scatter this turn. Descender's Deliverance. Ouch. 2 punts ready. Starting really early this stream. Give it Jaya. I don't know what happened. My brain decided not to work for like 12 seconds. And I made 2 mistakes back to back. The first mistake flushed me, and then the second mistake just kind of came out of nowhere. Let's see. Marionette Master. Inventor's Fair. Let's get a Caravan out here. Pass turn. Alright. Thinking we have mana up for a Essence Scatter here if we need to use it. Ripjaw Raptor maybe. Another Commune. Wow. Really setting up those draws. What Terra needs is a search. No. I always thought Cultivator's Caravan was an amazing card. It just didn't see much play. That's true. Daggermouth. A Daggertooth. I think I'm going to let that happen. It's not as impactful as the other cards in their deck, so we're going to let that hit. Let's play a Foundry Inspector. Pass turn. Already have 10, 11 on the board right now. Strike? Yeah. Saw that coming. Okay. 5-hour energy drink bomb. Can I can't search? Renegade map. That's fair. Might just use that for a land for the Marinate Masters we have in our hand. And we can use Bontu's Last Reckoning beforehand if we want to. I tried a version of this deck, Dimir Colossus, with Fling and Refurbish. Went quite nicely. Nice. Fling and Refurbish is quite good. The Sender's Deliverance killing a Cultivator's Caravan there. That hurts us a lot. Let's see here. Getting in for 3. We've got artifacts out the wazoo right now, which is great for us. Gluttonous Crane. I think we want to hold up an Essence Scatter here. Let's sack this, get a black mana into our hand, and play that. We're at 5 mana now. Holding up an Essence Scatter. Yeah, he does not like the Caravan's Gibbage. I think he's just, as soon as he's drawing his Deliverance, he's just destroying stuff. He probably has a Braid in the deck as well. Getting in for 3. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, so they really haven't drawn much as far as creatures. It's just a lot of setup, which is not bad. We're down to 11 now. Let's get out of Swamp here. Could go for a Marinate Master here and put counters on top, as long as it doesn't get... Yeah, struck. There we go. Thunderstruck. All right. Have a 4/6 on the board now that they can't kill. But now that I'm completely open for a creature play from Essence, without Essence Scatter. So, we'll see what happens. Another Daggertooth. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana available to them. 2 cards in hand. We've still got gas, thanks to the other Marinate Master here. Let's see if we can get some expendable artifacts into our hand. Or a Chart a Course into a Colossus discard. Let's see here. A Shep Oasis, okay. Getting in for 6/5 this turn. Yeah, that's higher. Fader. Sure. Going down to 5. Gonna crack that Evolving Wilds. Grab a island. An island. Let's play out the other master here. Gonna put counters on it as well. We're gonna pass here. Be a little conservative. This would be going to a game 3. I feel like we've lost this as far as the tempo play, but this would be going to a game 3 had I not punted so hard in game 1. Ranging Raptor, okay. Getting mana, 1 more card in hand. Keep in mind they do have lightning strikes, so we don't want any damage coming through. Yeah, they're just going to pass this turn. Renegade map coming in here. Let's go for a Gluttonous Crane. See what we can grab with this. Foundry Inspector coming into our hand. Any order. I would play out the Foundry Inspector, but I feel like Essence Scatter is more important this turn. So let's hold that up. And pass turn. Alright. They'll be taking 8 damage if we sack the Renegade map, so we do want to be aware of that. Okay. 2 cards in hand. 8 mana on their battlefield. Just sort of expecting a big bomb of a creature coming out that we can Essence Scatter. Hopefully we will Essence Scatter it because, you know, we didn't last game, or Metallic Rebuke it last game. Come on. And of course, if he has 2 strikes, then we're just dead. But you know, we're going to try and play it as close to the vest as we can. We will be gaining 3 life with Invader Sphere, or 1 life on the Invader Sphere every single turn after we get the Inspector out. We have 10 right now as far as converted mana cost for a Colossus play outright. So, if you want to stay aware of that, or stay aware of that. Ooh, Samet. Or Samut. Could ping us. Also, 1 creature does gain double strike as well. So a Bontu's Last Reckoning might be played here. Ouch. Let's see, 8. Yeah, this is going to get a double strike. Josh, he just won. Nothing I could do about it, though, of course. No attacks, though. That's weird. I feel like an attack should have been there. Let's see. I guess not. Could go for a Renegade map here. That does deal 8 damage. Let's get a land. Doesn't matter which. Play that out. Does lessen the Plunderer here a little bit. Let's see, we can get out the Plunderer and the Inspector this turn, so if we want to. Or we could play out, attack out, submit 4, 8, 9. Yeah, we could drop Foundry Inspector and keep Essence Scatter in our hand. Inspect his Foundry. Let's do that. And keep our Essence Scatter up. There we go, I think that's fine. If they top deck into a creature, we'll Essence Scatter it just outright. Yeah, I think keeping Essence Scatter is safer here. Of course, we have a Bontu's Last Reckoning with a Foundry Inspector kill, so that could also do another 8 damage. So, unclaimed territory getting played. Excuse me. Ripjaw Raptor. No to that. 0 cards in hand now. Alright. Need more treasure. So we can attack out next turn with everybody. They can block 3 of them. We get in for 1. 1 would die. Because we're representing lethal here. Gonna do double strike. Okay. If he attacks out here, we'll go to 1. He doesn't attack out, okay. If he attacked out, that would have been probably game. Let's get out a swamp here. You had Summit confused with Hatley. Gotcha. That's why I didn't win last turn. Should have read the card. You're fine, Josh. I thought the -2 dealt damage and then they couldn't block. That's what I thought. Land. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see here. Almost enough for a Deadeye Plunderers. Yeah, we could actually do this. And do a Deadeye Plunderers treasure. Yeah. Alright. Plunderers is a 6/6 now. He might be trying to ultimate with the Summit, but we should be able to win this next turn with 2 treasures and sacking them. Unless they can kill a master, which I doubt they can. That's it! Whew! Alright, we're going to a game 3 here. Alright. This would have been a 2-0 had I not punted so hard. Alright, let's see. We're going to get into some negates. Some Metallic Rebuke is coming out. Actually, we're going to keep Rebuke instead. Bring in 1 negate. Let's take out a Glint Nest. I think that's better. Should use the bird to keep the walker trimmed down. Yeah, well, he would have been at 6. He wouldn't have been able to ultimate, so the next turn we would have just made 2 treasures and killed him, so it wouldn't have mattered. He would have had to draw something to kill any of our creatures, which he doesn't have the ability to. Unless he has a big creature on the battlefield with Savage Stomp, so. Bring in all the Bantus. Elliot, is that what you want me to do? Bring in the Bantu. Could do that. Get out a Renegade map. Let's try that. What's up, Gizmo thing? I had nightmares about walking ballistas from games yesterday. Aw. Let's see. We have Colossus, lands for days. Let's mulligan this. This is a bit better. I'll keep it. Opponent mulligan to 6 as well. Sure. We are in the draw. Marionette Master really does seem that fitting. Blue-black control shells are just generally great, and having the option of 10-10, 5 drops. Or even bigger stuff is decent, yep. Let's get out a Evolving Wilds here and just grab a black mana. And pass. Needs artifacts, that's true. Why no 2-color lands? Steven, this is a 5-ticket deck, so I made it with budget being in mind, so if you want to add dual lands in here, be my guest. But that would bring up the price. I almost think Revel should be in this deck. That'd be cool. Grabbed a forest with that play. Let's get out a Prism here. Thank you. And pass. Revel actually doesn't sound too shabby. Let's see here. 3 mana. Ravenous Daggertooth. Let's get another Prism out and hold up a Metallic Rebuke. Another Metallic Rebuke. Nice. 7 mana so far. Can go to 10 with the Cultivator Caravan and 11 the following turn if nothing dies. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. Commune with Dinosaurs. Not bad. Should have read the title. Oh, you're fine, man. No biggie. It's a cheap deck. And it works really well if I don't punt. Needs more mono black discard. Keith, that's coming up. That should be tomorrow, actually. Getting in for 3 here. Going to 17. Would love to get into a mana so I can have the blue mana available. But Cultivator's Caravan taps for mana, so I think we're okay. Not bad. Gonna sack this, go for a blue mana. Let's get out a Cultivator Caravan. And pass. Imagine they printed 3 black improvise, destroy target creature spell. That would have been sick. That would have been awesome. Probably too powerful, honestly. Alright, we have enough for a Metallic Rebuke because this can tap per mana. There we go. Very nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Getting in for 3 here. Keep in mind, if we play the Metalwork Colossus this turn, we can also try and see if we can get into a... Yeah, there we go. Keeping up a Metallic Rebuke. See if we can get into a Marionette Master with a Charter Course. Descender's Deliverance will deal with that, so we have Metallic Rebuke available. So if they cast something before it, that'd be good. If not, you know. Ouch. We're shutting down his party. Black, 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 black. Improvise, destroy all creatures. Ooh. Looks like they're going to pass this turn. That a boy. There we go. Now we're fairly in the lead. Alrighty. Let's get in for some attacks. Obviously, they're going to block. They may not, though. Let's see. You going to block? There you go. They do gain some life out of that. We're going to chart a course. Play an island. I feel like I could play a Manalith here and be pretty safe. Let's do that, because we can hold up a negate. Pass turn. If it worked like Convoke, it'd be amazing. That's true. I loved Convoke when it was out. Revel is just so slow and not enough removal here, though. Yeah. Removal is actually expensive, guys. Several tickets. Dissenter, Drover of the Mighty. Okay. So they do have a blocker this turn. I'd buy that for $1. Commune, okay. Again, all we're really wanting to hold the negate up for is a Planeswalker spell or a Dissender's Deliverance, something like that. Okay. No play. Gotcha. Prophetic Prism coming in here. Let's play that out. Draw a card. Another Colossus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so we can play this for nothing, for free. Get in for 10. There it is! Well, we had a terrible game 1, but we had decided to shape up, and then we win that game. Very nice. GG. Let's go to match 2. Whew. That first game, that hurt my brain, because I punted so often, so quickly. Play first, yes. Bought a place at Lightning Bolt's nice. Let's see here. We have Renegade Map, Treasure, Or not, Invader Sphere, Island, Manoliths. We'll keep this. This is kind of a okay line of play. Opponent mulligan to 6. Okay, let's get out a island here, then a renegade map. Pass turn. Hit 6 for our opponent. Did you consider Inventor's Goggles for this build? I did not, William. Not at all. Ooh, playing up against a maybe a energy deck here, Pummeler deck perhaps, thanks to Hashep Oasis. That kind of gives it away a little bit. Inventor Sphere. Got into another mana here, so we're not going to crack mana Renegade map just yet. So we're going to pass here. Make a common, make an uncommon and common deck. No rares or mythics. See how that goes. I just want Affinity and Artifact lands back. Is that too much to ask? That is too much to ask, Josh. Way too much to ask. You need to take it. You need to take a chill pill, man. Whoa. Whoa. Another Attune. That is perfectly fine with me. Let's get out a Swamp here. Then get out a Manolith. Up to 4 mana. Play a Deadeye Plunderers next turn. Or another Manolith, depending on what our opponent's doing. Our opponent's just going to be slowly building their board state. I'm okay with that. Artifacts are bust. Colossus Fling is the only good combo. Using some burn mostly. Yeah. Ooh. A Braid on the Manolith there. Inventor Sphere. Oh, I have to keep it. What is happening today? I'm punting like a crazy person. Just not my day today. By the way, once I go up to 5 punts, the next punt counter is actually an infinite punt. So, just letting you all know. Let's see here. I have Affinity built of missing 3 Mox Opals, otherwise I have all the pieces. Well, also no Ink Moths, because I hate Infect. Aw. Oh, opponent! Why? Fine. Looks like they weren't getting into anything really interesting. We were building our board state out. I'm assuming this is an energy build, so bringing in some Essence Scatters is probably going to be a good idea. Take out a Glintness Crane. Glintness Crane. Bring in some negates here. Over the Metallic Rebukes. Let's get rid of 1 Colossus. I think that's okay. Bondhood's Last Reckoning might be able to come in here. Let's get those 2 out. Yeah, let's do that. Fling with Supernatural Stamina on Colossus, then fling again. Ouch, Brian. That is painful. Let's see here. Opponent. I think this is okay. Let's keep this. We have a turn 1 Renegade map, a turn 2 Prophetic Prism, or Negate. Let's keep. Opponent is going to go first. Greenbelt Rampager, okay. Just looked away and went to 5 punts. What happened? We're not at 5, are we? We're at 3 punts. No, just 3. Not 5, just 3. Getting out a Renegade map here and passing. But after 5, if we make more than 5, the symbol goes to infinite. Let's see here. Opponent's going to get out a Long Tusk Cub. Gonna draw a card. Got into a swamp there. Bontu's Last Reckoning being in hand really helps us as far as keep their board state small next turn. To be fair, it looked like a 5, like super vaguely. Aw, sorry. I guess it's the typeface. You know, is the stream starting to constantly buffer? No, not that I can see. Probably like 30 seconds behind now. Sorry, Zakading. Might be the latency situation. I'm not wanting to increase the latency again, so you guys aren't experiencing buffering. He's going to get some energy here, and then use it for the Rampager. Yep. Get into a swamp here. Let's get another Renegade map. Hold up a Negate. Or Metallic Rebuke. We can play... We have 8 mana so far for the Dimir Colossus. Getting in for some damage first for 5. No stream problems? Gotcha. Third world country. Time to like 12 to 13 seconds delay for me. Gotcha. I don't know. Main phase 2. No place for our opponent. Island here. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could hold up a Bontu or play Bontu's Last Reckoning, but I want to be a little bit more conservative this game. So a Foundry Inspector could be coming in here with Metallic Rebuke on standby. I think that's fair. Because he would have to basically kill his Long Tusk Cub, so he would only want to attack out with the Greenbelt Rampager this turn. There's his mana. Probably want to abrade something on our side of the field. Should Bontu then hold up Rebuke, that's fair. That's true. 1, 2. We're at 9 right now. Here's an abrade. We could cancel. I think Rebuke here on the abrade is fair. And then have a negate for later. Excuse me. For another abrade. Basically, I wanted the Inspector out to kind of like reduce the amount of creatures attacking me. So if he wants to trade with Long Tusk Cub, he can. But if he does attack out with Long Tusk Cub, that means that he has a Blossoming Defense. He does not have Blossoming Defense, so he's attacking out with just the 1. Let's see here. Evolving Wilds. Let's crack that, go for a blue. We're at 10 for Dimir Colossus right now. Of course, we need to have our mana untapped. I think we're going to just hold for a turn. Okay. 5 cards in our opponent's hand. 3 mana on the battlefield, so they've been really hurting on mana this entire game. Really not sure what they can do. We'll take Brawler. Giving them 2 energy, so that means they will be able to get in with the Cub here, no problem. But this does mean that Bontu's Last Reckoning is now worth it for me. Gonna block this way, so he burns some energy. That's good for us. Going down to 7. Cultivator's Caravan here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have enough for a Cultivator's Caravan and a Bontu's Last Reckoning. Let's do that. Bada bing. It does slow us down for a turn. But our opponent's been struggling with their hand so far, so let's just hope that this can help us. We can also use the Renegade maps here to get some lands. Ooh, Hellion. Ouch. That hurts us a lot. I think we're just dead now, right? Bada bing. Getting in for 4. That Hellion really hurts us. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's sack this. Get a mana. I think we're just dead though. Yeah, we're dead. Man, so close. Did not expect a Hellion play there. Ah, well. We're going to concede here. Go to sideboard. I liked what we brought in game 2. I think we're okay, actually. The Hellion did hurt us quite a bit, though. I feel like probably taking out the Plunderers here and then bringing in the Rebukes to keep the counters high. Although the Plunderers do help a lot as far as giving us treasures to sack for the Masters. Let's put in just 1 Rebuke and take out one of the Charted Course. I think that's fine. Boom. Oh, man. You guys are talking net neutrality in the comments here. Play first? Yes. Vinter's Fair, islands for days, 2 negates, and a caravan. This is not very good for us because we know that they're a creature deck, so let's mulligan. This is not much better, but we do have Nest and Scatter in hand with a Bond 2 and a Renegade map with Prophetic Prism. So I think this is a keep. Bottom. Let's go for a map here and pass. Going to at least have a Nest and Scatter play on turn 2, so. Oh, it's fine, Magic, no problem. Attuned with Aether? Oh, man. Caravan here. We're going to sack the Renegade map here, get an island, a swamp. Play that out. Hold up a Nest and Scatter. Okay. Let's see here. Losing another life. Voltaic Brawler. Let's get rid of that. That gives them more energy, so. Not worth it. Would love a land here. Thank you. Let's go for a Prism here to see if we can get into a Renegade map. That'd be nice. No Renegade map, but we did get into a Rebuke, which is not bad. Next turn will be a Cultivator probably play. Taryn, you do like 1 full week of just Fan Friday decks? Would I do? Or you should do? I think like that's actually probably my plan to do for like Christmas, like the week of Christmas or whatever, or a week prior to Christmas, because I'll be off for Christmas itself. Swamp. Let's get a Caravan out here. And pass turn. You've kind of spoiled it, Matt. Okay, let's see here. Tapping out another creature, I would assume. Hellion, yeah. We're going to... It doesn't matter. Whoops, let me hit. There we go. The Hellion there really does hurt us a lot as far as points to our life. 1 more mana if we've got Metalwork. That's true. Foundry Inspector is not bad. It does make it cheaper. Let's just see if it lasts the turn. Probably won't. But a man can dream. Getting an Aether Hub out, going to 3 energy. Okay, 5 cards in hand, 4 mana on the battlefield. If he uses a Bread in your Inspector, that's 1 less for your Colossus, yeah. Slice and Twain for the Cultivator. Ouch. That hurt a lot there. Wonder if he's sniping us now. In the chat. Getting in for 3 here. Gonna let that happen. Of course, they're getting in for 4. Yeah, we didn't have enough for the Colossus that turn. Let's get out a Gluttonous Crane this turn for a blocker. Cultivator's Caravan is going to be the play here. Oops. Pass turn. Alright, now we have enough for a Colossus, it looks like. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we don't. We need 1 more. No, we do. We have it. We have it because of Cultivator's Caravan, the tap. So if they can survive for the turn. If the Inspector and the Caravan can survive for the turn, we can play a Colossus next turn. Okay. Yeah, just attacking out here. Gonna block with the 1/3. Ronus the Indomitable. Nice. So that does mean we do get a Colossus play on this turn. And if next turn they have an Abrade, well, that's going to suck. But Bonhu's Last Reckoning can help deal with the board state as far as the Long Tusk Cub itself. Let's see. Attune with Aether. Okay. Ronus is online. Does have Death Touch, so we want to keep that in mind. So probably blocking with the Foundry Inspector is the best. 5 cards in our opponent's hand. I had to jump off my neighbor's car. What'd you miss? You jumped off your neighbor's car? Why'd you do that? Just kidding. Not much. We're playing up against an energy deck, and they're stomping us as usual. So, we'll see what happens. This might be an easy 2-0 for them, thanks to a Braid. They also had Slice and Twain they brought in. We'll see what happens, though. 5 cards, 4 mana available. If they remember that Ronus has Death Touch, they will just attack out. But if they do have an Abrade or something for Metalwork. Wow, they have Hazaret too? Ooh, okay. Can't attack or block this turn, though. No attacks. Interesting. Well, we have a Negate and a Bantu. So we're just going to hold up for a turn. Ouch. Both of the gods being here are going to be really difficult for us to deal with because we have nothing to deal with exiling. Voltaic Brawler, can't deal with it. Yeah, Red Green Gods with Hellion Spice Topper, yeah. What's up, Bradil? Getting in for 5. Yeah, that's fair. We have a Metallic Rebuke here. Now, the problem that we have now is if we use Bontu's Last Reckoning, Ronas and Hazoret stay on the board, and Ronas is activated by Hazoret, so that just means we have a 5/5 on the board. So, really don't have any other options right now, just besides waiting. Kieran, did we win? We won match 1. We did not win the, we're not winning this one, obviously. We're going to be O2'd. Looks like, anyway. Turn. I may submit my Zombies budget standard for Fan Fridays if you're still doing standard for Fan Fridays. Oh yeah, absolutely, Squee. I mean, we're doing all. I mean, I'm just kind of opening up Fan Fridays for all formats. So, of course, I'm probably going to still favor standard. Strike to the face. Let's go for a rebuke there, or a negate. Should have probably done the rebuke there. We'll see what happens. I think I'm still probably just dead. This is a fun song to get run over to. Yeah, Derek. This is, I believe, the... yeah, this is a Violet City theme. This is submissions for Fan Fridays getting even longer. That's all right. Just keep in mind, I do delete that list at the, on Monday. Harness Lightning. Ouch. Yeah, we could go for a Metallic Rebuke here, but it's too late. We should have held up the negate. That was a mistake on my part. I was trying to see if they would use a... wow, they didn't know to do that. Okay. They didn't pay it. That's interesting. Maybe they were just wanting to try and get out a counter card from our hand, because they wouldn't have had enough to kill it, actually. But if they had 2, like, Harness Lightnings or something, they would have been able to. Blossoming Defense, okay. 1 card in hand that does turn on Hazoret. Alright, so they could pay some for that, which I assume they will, yep. Getting in for, looks like 14 here. We could block the 6, still take 14, we're dead. Wah, 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 wah. Let's get to the 3rd round here. 1-1. About as much as I expected with a 5-ticket deck. Play first, yes. Let's see, 3 lands, Evolving Wilds, Wet Nest, Charter Course, and Foundry Inspector. This is a keep for me. Gonna go with a Evolving Lands. Evolving Lands? What? Evolving Lands. Get rid of that. Get a black mana. Because you do need 2 for a Marionette Master. Pass turn. Okay. Opponent's turn here. 8 cards in hand. Thanks to the draws. Let's see. Drawing into a swamp. Is this mono black aggro? Ooh. They can grab Glint Nest, Foundry Inspector, or Marionette Master. Probably the Master. That's what I'm going to expect. Although the Master is... oh, Glint Nest. Ooh, they take our tempo play. That's fair. Chart a course here. Oh, I should have played the island there. We're going to pass turn. Dunes of the Dead. He killed the bird, yeah. Islands here. Let's go for a Glint Nest. Probably grab a Renegade map if we find it. If not, we'll grab a Colossus. Push, okay. Caravan, okay, not bad. Any order? Pass. Well, we've saw 2 removal spells so far from our opponent. And hit 6. Let's see what they're going to do this turn. Cradle of the Accursed, okay. Let's go for a Caravan here. Pass turn. Again, we're saving the Charted Courses until we get adequate mana into our situation. Foundry Inspector might be the next play if we get into a mana. Although this might just be a kill deck. Evolving Wilds. Sack that, go for a island. I'm assuming they have a bunch of creature removal right now, so we're going to try and hold off and get as many things out as we can before that. Yeah, we can create the Caravan with the Inspector and swing for 5. That's true. Opponent has 6 cards in hand. Turn 5. Still doesn't... There's a 4th mana play. Okay. Does make a zombie. This also makes a zombie. This might be black-white zombies. Not really sure just yet. Hey, Taryn, have you heard about enemy-colored buddy lands being in Rivals? I have not, Ken. If that's true, that seems likely because we did have buddy lands in Ixalan, so we'll see what happens. Foundry Inspector. Let's get 2 of these bad boys out. Pass turn. And of course, we can crew the Cultivator and block with the 5/5. So. Opponent was like, well, I'm just not getting what I wanted. All right, let's go to sideboard here. Let's see. Thinking Lilios and Feet is going to be pretty decent in this matchup here. Let's get out a Rebuke. Let's get in some negates. In place of the Rebukes. Let me see. Got rid of a Inspector. A Crane. Another Crane. Bring in Bond's Useless Reckoning. Seems likely. Let's do that. Alrighty. We have 3 mana, Manalith, Cultivator Caravan, and a Liliana's Defeat with a Charted Course. I think this is a keep because we do have 2 things that create mana other than black, so we'll see what we can do with this. Opponent is going first. They did keep an open hand. Let's go for a swamp here and pass. We have Liliana's Defeat for any black creatures that might show up. Of course, it's a sorcery, so we can't do it on their turn. Kind of expecting a Harsh Scrutiny, or a Duress maybe. There's a Colossus. Not terrible. Again, we're just waiting till turn 3 for a Manalith or a Caravan. Brian, Tornado Scarabs help while I set up? That might be a good idea. It's true. Didn't really think about that. 3 mana here for our opponent. Let's go for a Manalith. Pass. YouTube emojis are legit. That's awesome, Kurt. Goodness. Let's see here. 7 cards in our opponent's hand. 3 mana on the battlefield. Yeah, they're passing again. Inventor's Fair. Let's get out a Caravan. And another Manolith. Alright. We have enough for a Colossus play next turn. Let's see, 4 lands, 7 cards in hand. Interested to see what our opponent's going to be doing. Reckoning coming in here. 10, 11. Let's try for a Gluttonous Crane here. Vraska's Contempt, yeah. Kind of what I figured. We'll grab another Colossus. There we go. Pass turn. The best thing about having our board set up for a Colossus is that they come down extremely easy after that. Let's see, 6 cards in our opponent's hand, 4 mana on the battlefield. Vraska's Contempt will be able to deal with the Colossus, but that's really the only card I can think of besides like a Never. Never to Return that can just outright destroy something for black, or in black. Hour of Glory can actually get it too. But they might be just holding a bunch of Fatal Push in hand. And that can really... There's a Never, okay. Alright, that's fair. Still gain a life from that. Let's go Chart a Course here. I think getting rid of a Liliana's Defeat is... Or actually a Bounty, probably. Is fair. Let's get out a Foundry Inspector, then we can crew the Caravan and get in for 6 this turn. This does mean that Metalwork Colossus might be returned next turn. If that's the case, we'll just sacrifice the Inspector and a Manolith to make sure it goes into our hand again. Because we do have the mana to redo it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, enough. We have enough. I just don't think they would want to do that with their mana. That just seems a little ill-advised. Liliana's Mastery, okay. Does make 2 zombies here. Gonna gain some life. Play a land. Cancel real quick. Let's get the Colossus back into our hand. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to Liliana's Defeat one of the zombies. Oh! I didn't get to crew the Caravan there. Getting in for 1 in the air. I'm going to call that a punt. Call it like I see it. Should have been able to crew the Caravan there, but I didn't have the uptick or downtick on the beginning combat step. Okay. Keep in mind we do have enough for a Metallic Rebuke. They have 3 here. You can try for it. It does shut down their entire play. See if they're wanting to do this. 1 punt equals 1 shot. Yeah. Okay, they do want to pay it. That's fine. It's okay, Josh. It's just, you know, I try to purposely keep a lot of the politics and nonsense out of the chat. Net neutrality is important, so that's why I'm letting it happen. A lot of people do need to know what net neutrality is and why it's important. I don't really care about that. We could go for a Lydian's Defeat here. Or just attack for 1. I think that's fair. 4 punts, 1-1 record. This chat is discussing, not the game. This feels more normal walking into. Yeah. Let's get in here for 1 here in the air. Gonna hold up the Liliana's Defeat. Daydreaming with Turn should be the new weekday stream. Oh, man. Okay. I'm just expecting Liliana play. That's why I'm holding Liliana's Defeat in her hand. Again, Metalwork Colossus could come back into our hand here if we wanted it to, but really not a big idea. Really not a good idea, not a big idea. Okay, they're going to return. Okay. That does change my idea of what we want to do. But I think it's still going to be a no here. Yeah, we just let that happen. Getting in for 3 this turn. Music is so epic. Yeah, thanks. We're getting in, taking down to 17. Doom Dissenter. Okay, this is just a mono black zombies deck, isn't it? It's working really well. Excuse me. Let's see. Tap 4 and sack this. Don't have 4 to tap just yet. Okay, I'm going to hold on to Liliana's Defeat for just a moment. Hold up a blocker with Glintless Crane. They can't Fatal Push the Inspector, but if they attack out with the Dissenter and we block to kill it, they can Fatal Push, so we will likely block a zombie with Glint Nest instead. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. We're going to never our Foundry Inspector, make another zombie. Lord of the Accursed. Ouch. Okay, that's going to be the card we kill with Liliana's Defeat now. Blocking with the 4, taking 5. Okay. We do gain some life for that. Finally, get some mana here. It's going to Liliana's Defeat the Lord. Let's do the Inventor's Fair here. Let's see. Let's get another Colossus. Okay, we have enough if we need the Inspector to block, so should be fine. What's up, Sideboard? Zalton. Have you guys heard this game? Really neat game called Magic the Gathering. It'll take your mind right off of these worries. Yeah, that's fair. That's why I usually don't comment on this stuff like that, so. Because we're here to have fun, here to play a game, here to enjoy some good tunes. and have a mono black zombie deck, which is actually surprisingly good, stop me. There's Liliana. Took it a while. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting they're going to make the Lord of Accursed here. There we go. Ouchies. Getting in for 13, which is lethal. So I have to block something. Yeah, it's too late now. Didn't get to into any hardly anything this game, which is odd. We could attack out here. Doesn't seem likely though. Yeah, we're dead. Ouch. Painful. Alright, we're in game 3 now. Oh, our opponent scooped. Ah, well. So our loss record, I guess we could say that would be a nothing because our opponent scooped. Not sure there. Alright, Sarah, what cards do you think we should be grabbing out of Ixalan before the new set starts spoiling? Kopala is going to be really good, I feel like. A lot of the merfolk have a lot of really great potential. I think anything in the new set is probably going to build on merfolk, and I think Kopala is one of the cards that already has modern playability that you really need to be looking into. Opt is, of course, a great card, but there are a bunch of really decent cards in Ixalan right now that really haven't seen a lot of good play yet. Let me kind of go to the list here. I'm done for the day as far as doing some matches, so I'm just going to look over the lists real quick as far as creatures and everything. Ixalan's Binding, I think, is going to come up in value a little bit. Cellular Wreckage is coming up in value slowly. I think the dinosaurs, like you know, your Territory Hamlet Skull, your Regisaur Alpha, those things, I think they might be coming up in value too once we see what Ixalan has, or the new Rivals for Ixalan has. And Pirates too. I mean, again, all these tribes are super new right now, so you know, Rivals is just going to add to that. I think Favorable Winds might be a thing that might come into like Tier 2 existence if we have more great flyers in Pirates, maybe in Merfolk. But yeah, I think Pirates and Merfolk are the ones going to be dominating the most. Maybe Vampires, but there's really not that many great Vampires already. I mean, there's, you know, you have Maverick Fane, but that's really it as far as Vampires go. We have some fantastic removal in Ixalan. Just kind of skimming through everything real quick. Not really seeing anything that I like that's going to like jump out at me besides Merfolk and Pirates. But I think those two are basically the ones to grow overall. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. Admit you're just stopping to prevent the 5th punt. Zakading, I feel like I probably already made a 5th punt on there, and I just didn't you know, do it. Josh, thanks for putting up with this, Darren. Good. That's no problem, Josh. It's just, you know, we try to keep this stream pretty much politics free and you know, free of legislation, because this is kind of, you know, being broadcast all around the world, so it might not be, you know, privy to some people in America. So again, it's no problem. We just try to keep it, you know, kind of centered around Magic and having fun and decks and all that kind of stuff. That's what people really come for. So thanks for the fun stream. Won't bring that next time. My bad. You're fine, guys. But if you want to, you know, like make up for it, you can always like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's also a Facebook group in the description down below if you guys want to join that. We talk deck lists and Magic and fun stuff, you know. Net neutrality talk glossed over that punt probably. Yeah, that's probably right, Zakading. While you guys were talking, I just kind of like slipped that under there. I was like, I'm just going to, you know, avoid them real quick. Oh, man. Oh, it's okay, Gizmo thing. No big deal. Appreciate it, guys. Gonna head out for the day. And, yeah, be good to each other. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.